What's up, friends? Welcome back to the Nurse Nook. Thank you guys so much for taking the time out to join me. My name is Alexis Nicole and I am a registered nurse. So this video is going to be 3 simple tips that you guys can use to implement in your daily life to help you run a more smoother ship. So I know a thing or two about having a very busy lifestyle and schedule because I am a full-time nurse and part/full-time influencer. And so my life can get pretty hectic between working 12-hour shifts and making weekly content to keep you guys entertained. So it can get a little bit overwhelming, but I'm gonna share with you guys some tips that I implement in my life to help my schedule and lifestyle just run a little bit smoother. So the first tip that I have for you guys, which is something that is going to truly help organize your life and keep you on track, and that is plan everything. So this video isn't just for people that are, professionals and working in the workplace. This video is applicable to literally everybody. Athletes, students, full-time workers, whatever field you're in, these tips will definitely help with anything. So when I say schedule everything, I literally mean to schedule everything. When I was in nursing school, I would literally schedule out times to study. I will say that whenever you write something down, whether it's on your Google Calendar or a physical to-do list or even a planner, whenever you write something down, you are way more likely to get it done. This is something that is scientifically proven. It's almost like a mini commitment/promise to yourself because you're writing it down, you see it, you feel more obligated to get it done versus just having a thought in your mind like, okay, yeah, tonight I may study from 6 to 9, like I'll see if I get it done. Versus if you pre-plan that and already have that down and written somewhere, you're sending a subconscious signal to your brain that, hey, this is something that we have to get done. This is on the schedule. You gotta do it. That has been something that was a huge game changer, especially when it comes to study times. Now I'm not in school. I don't really study for very much besides like keeping up with my new up-to-date nursing content, but I do schedule a lot of other things. So some things that I schedule is things like filming time, things like when I'm gonna work out, when I'm going to edit, when I'm gonna go grocery shopping. I'm giving you guys what an ideal lifestyle would look like. Now, do I stick to this constantly? To be 100% honest, no, I don't. But I'm giving you guys the tools that could help better your life. And I do notice a huge difference in my overall productivity whenever I actually do stick to the things that I'm telling you. So for the most part, I stick to my routine, but life happens, you get off balance, but this is what my ideal everyday week routine would look like. Another really important tip that I'm going to give you guys, which is probably one of the biggest game changers, and that is to 1, prioritize, and 2, commit. So whenever you prioritize something in your life, whether that's spending time with your family, whether that's getting fit, staying healthy, working out more, eating healthier, you have to prioritize what on your to-do list is most important to you. And 2, you have to commit to said priority. So people always ask me how I sustain waking up at 5 a.m. to work out every week. And honestly, it's not because it's easy, because most of the time I wake up and I want to hit snooze and go right back to sleep. But the reason why I follow through is because 1, I prioritize my fitness and staying healthy, but 2, I commit to that priority. So I don't do things because they feel good. I do it because it's a commitment and I committed to staying fit and staying healthy. A lot of times, if you tell your brain something is an option, it's not gonna wanna follow through if it's starting to get inconvenient or doesn't feel good. So it doesn't always feel good to wake up early and go work out, but if you tell yourself this isn't a choice, this is something I'm committing to, you are way more likely to commit and follow through. So the last tip I'm gonna give you guys, which is also super important, and that is to take a time out. You cannot go on with a busy life, a busy schedule, trying to be productive, trying to make good content, try to do good work. You cannot do all that on an empty tank. You have to take some time off and refill your tank. I am notorious for refilling my tank because one thing about me, I'm gonna work hard, but I'm also gonna rest hard. So as I said earlier, I'm a registered nurse and I work in the ICU, and an ICU setting can be extremely, extremely stressful. And in addition to working in the ICU, I also create content weekly, which can get a little bit stressful, especially when things start building up and brands want their content sooner rather than later, but I'm working and I don't have the time and I work night shift and I'm losing sunlight to film. It can get a little bit hectic. So what I do on one of my 4 days off a week, I am a full-time nurse, but nurses typically work 3 12-hour shifts and we have 4 days off a week. So I like to take 1 day off a week to just pamper myself. So how I pamper myself, I'll get a pedicure. Now I don't do this every week, but these are just some examples of things that I do on my pamper day. I will take a nap, I will get a pedicure, I'll get a facial, I'll get a massage, I'll go shopping, whether that's online or in person. Honestly, I don't really enjoy shopping in person, but you know, I'll just throw that in there. I like to read. I like to watch Harry Potter. That is something that just resets my internal clock. And something that is so huge, that is something that is draining you that you probably do not even realize that is taking so much of your energy. And that is spending time on technology. Oh my gosh, I cannot tell you how big of a difference I notice whenever I take a break from social media or my computer and just take like a couple hours to read, clean the house, listen to music, do something that doesn't involve me sitting on a screen. I will say that I lose so many hours just scrolling through like Twitter and Instagram. I don't even realize it. So I feel like the older I get, the quicker my days go and the more time, time is gonna pass, but time passes quicker. And at first I thought that was just part of getting old, but the more I realize it, the more I think about it, the more I realize it's because I'm spending so much of my time on a screen that I'm not even realizing how much time I'm spending doing that. And by the time I look up, it's already nighttime and I lost most of my day. I'm telling you guys, you don't realize how much time you spend on your phone until you get that weekly screen time update. Once you see that screen time update, it's like, damn, did I really spend 6 hours today on my phone? Can you imagine what you could be doing for 6 hours if it wasn't sitting on your phone? You could start a company. You could be so much further in your career. You could be so much further in your fitness goals if you didn't spend 5-6 hours a day on your phone. And I'm telling you, you're gonna think, oh my God, not me, I don't spend that much time on my phone. Look at your analytics and just see how much time you spend. And if you can decrease that by even an hour, you're adding another hour to your life where you can be productive. I'm telling you, it makes a huge difference. And not only that, you are constantly absorbing content and constantly taking in opinions, graphics. You're being so overstimulated that by the end of the day, you're exhausted because your brain has not had a chance to rest because you're either being entertained or doing something constantly versus just being still and existing. That's how we need to recharge. We need to give ourselves a second to just exist and not consume content. So I notice a huge difference in my energy when I'm spending all my time on Instagram, social media, YouTube, versus when I take some intentional time away from screens. I feel like, again, like I have more time in my day and I just feel more recharged to go about the rest of my week and be even more productive. So I hope you guys enjoyed those tips. I hope this video helps at least even one person just become a little bit more effective and planner savvy in their everyday lifestyle. If you guys have any tips, leave them down below. Thank you guys so much for watching and we'll see you in the next video.